what we're saying then, bulletproof ballers, take you through accessory day. Today, you might have seen this kind of stuff going viral, the fascia stuff going viral, you might not have, but the fascia stuff could be true, it could not be true. It's probably a half truth. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle of everything. So if you have politics, you have the left wing, you have the right wing, it's usually somewhere in the middle that's the truth. For strength training right now, you have the people that are all about muscle, that are all about building power and strength. The Olympic lifts, all the good stuff, trap bar deadlifts, that kind of stuff. And then you have the people that are just about fascia, that are just about movement patterns, or just about this or just about that. And the answer is usually somewhere in the middle, a combination of different stuff. And you shouldn't be afraid to give stuff a go to see if there is truth in it. So if you feel that you're fascinated by the fascia stuff, give it a go, see how it feels. And then if it does feel good, amazing, keep doing it. If it doesn't, don't do it. To me, what you really want to look at is, has the guy got the results I want? So if you're watching this, you probably have some kind of injury. If not, you're a footballer. One of the two, probably, or an athlete, something like that. And so your goals are probably to have healthy body, a good looking body, want to get the knees back in a good state, you want to be injury free, you want to be resilient, you want to be bulletproof, you want to be a good athlete. And we've got the dogs coming over, what are we saying? The dogs are absolutely all over me. But yeah, so they want the results that you want. So they've got the results you've got. So for example, me and Kadeem, we both had years of injuries. My major one was my knee, but then from there I had ankle injuries, I had lower back injuries, I had shoulder injuries, I had the lot really. And then Kadeem also had tendinopathy, he had multiple quad strains, he had multiple ankle sprains, super tight. We've kind of got the results that you watching this are probably wanting. We're still not like finished products, like we want to get even further and stuff like that, but like I'm faster than I ever was. I can play football whenever I want, like I'm playing football pretty much every day here. And we're absolutely rolling, right? So that's the first one. The second one is that they've got the results with other people. Do they have testimonials of people saying, yeah, I done his stuff and it fixed my knee? Or yeah, I done his stuff and I got more athletic. Or yeah, I done his stuff and I got more mobile, depending on what the goal is that you want. And we have a bunch. We have everyone from pro footballers, semi-pro footballers. We have 60-year-olds. We have people just wanting to play with their kids. We have people that were on painkillers for years and got off in 3 weeks. We have people that had multiple ACL surgeries. Like we have a whole bunch, and you can look on Bulletproof Ballers Instagram page if you do want to see our testimonials, and we're going to be posting more, and we do actually want to clip up some more people's stuff and actually show that. So those are the two things that I look at. And when I was looking for a system to use to be able to fix my knee injury, I looked at ATG, and I saw Ben Patrick, who went from multiple knee surgeries. I think no, it was one knee surgery, but like multiple things in the knee surgery. I had a quad tendon repair, and then partial knee replacement, and then something else. And then in his other knee, he had then torn ligaments and stuff, which he then didn't have surgery for. So he went from that and chronic knee pain for ages to being back to being one of the most bulletproof on the planet. His program was like the most successful knee program that there's ever been, right? In terms of something that's 50 quid online. It's a solution for people that are in COVID, that don't have gym, this and that. Obviously there's other program stuff on there, but the main solution was the ATG Zero, which is just made for people that have knee pain, that haven't been doing the stuff in balance. But yeah, he's got loads of results, especially in his actual gym. Like he got a bunch of results like in person there, and they were like killer, like yeah. So if you're wanting to do a certain system, find out those two things. So today is an accessory day. It's supposed to be kind of a leg day, but my legs are kind of cooked because we done some heavy stuff, which you should have seen a couple of days ago. I done it on like Monday. It was like heavy step ups, we done heavy squats, we done different kinds of stuff. So today I'm probably going to do more of an accessory, hit the seated good morning, I haven't hit in a while. I'll hit QL raises, and I'll just talk you through that. I'll probably hit the sled first. What else will I hit? Maybe some pancake. Nothing too crazy, just like get the blood flowing, get the mobility going, make sure that we're feeling good. So first thing we'll do is hit the sled. Right, So you got sled on the, nothing too crazy. Probably went 100 meters there, 100 meters back. Just get the knees warmed up, the quads pumped. But yeah, what I was saying about the fascia stuff is that even if it doesn't do what they say with the connection to the glutes and stuff, having control over your feet is never a bad thing, especially as footballers. If you're a footballer and you can't use your toes properly, can't use the second joint of your toes either, then there is a problem. Like, we've been shoved into football boots, we've been shoved into normal shoes, and it's causing issues for people's feet, and they can't use them in the way that they're designed to be. So work your way to barefoot training. Start doing stuff like towel curls to rebuild that toe connection, the ability to use them. Like, when I first started, my pinky toe wouldn't even like grab the ground because it was like so squished in by the boots and stuff, but now it does. Do the sled where you're pushing for your foot, and then gradually work towards training barefoot all the time. Like, right now I'm grounding, I'm training barefoot, and yeah, it's beautiful stuff. Like, you want to build strong feet. Like, it's called football for a reason. We play it with our feet. From there, we'll go into some easy stretching. So it'll be stuff like the plantar fascia stretch, where if you've got knee issues, the thing that's going to be restricting you is going to be your knee. So you can regress this by leaning more forward. That takes more pressure off, and also having more difference between these two parts of your leg. But yeah, you want to get toes into the ground, push them in, really stretch out the plantar fascia, the big toe. Big toe is used in every athletic movement, super important. So being able to have that mobile, have that strong, super important. You can progress to one leg over time rather than on two legs. A lot of Kadorziani does this stuff, one of the highest dunkers in the world. He does a lot of these kind of positions. He's helped a bunch of people with that as well. Like, if you look at OBJ in the Odell Beckham Jr. in the American Football League, he's worked with him. He's helped, like, Ben's taken a lot of stuff from him. He's cool guy. So yeah, we'll just get 30 seconds in each of these positions. So one is with the big toes into the ground, and one is with the tibs stretched out, so the feet are flat. Again, a lot of people won't be able to get into the position, especially if you've had knee injuries, if you're coming off surgery. But working to the point where you can is very, very good. And I really like this as a progression as well. The kneeling squat, we're actually getting movement into this area. Like, if you do the sled and then get into the kneeling squats, it's a rough time. Again, you can then progress these onto one leg, and then eventually, if you want to, you can then progress this into movement and mobility with. So I'm pushing through the top of my foot there. Tib bar also helps out with that, but like, just getting to the point where you're comfortable of sitting on one leg with the foot completely done is a really good standard. And like, I would sit here just normally. Like, I don't really sit on chairs to work too much anymore. Like, I tried to sit on the ground, so then I can get into different positions, feel myself working. Another progression that I really like on this is being able to lift the knees off the ground and put all that pressure on the top of the feet. It's tough. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks. I pretty much used to do this every day at home, but we'll get back into it. Really, really important for footballers to have strong feet, and they link to everything, right? If you have issues up the body, there could be something developing from the feet as well. Like, the whole body's connected, and the first thing to touch the ground whenever you're playing any sport is your feet, right? So don't neglect it. So then I like to work up the chain. I usually do a slant calf stretch on my accessory days, but we don't have a slant calf with us. So it'd be slant calf, obviously the feet first, then slant calf, working from the ground up. Then I'd do either the back of the knee and the front of the knee together, or just the back of the knee, just the front of the knee. Right now I'll probably do just elephant walks, open up the areas behind the knee, open up the hamstrings, and then try and hit a couch somewhere, but we don't really have a place to hit couch. Maybe I hit reverse Nordics, but we shall see. On the elephant walk, again, you can regress this to whatever level. The most important part is squeezing that quad so you get that length through the hamstring and actually secure that rather than just hitting it and then coming straight back down. You really want to and stay there. The goal is then palms to ground, cold, so you don't have to have any warm up and you can hit palms to ground with the elephant walk. But this is good for the quads and the hamstrings, because the hamstrings, if you think about it, you're doing a terminal knee extension, and when you're down here, how tight your hamstrings are is going to be the pressure that's against the quad, is the weight, is the load against the quad, instead of just a band, right? So the strength of your quads can then help you lengthen out your hamstrings. It'll feel a bit nervy, but it's really, really good. It's really, really good. One of my favourite exercises there. I didn't used to like them because they're tough. Like, it's a tough exercise to do. It feels nervy. You're bent over. Like, it's not a fun time to start with. But once you start seeing, okay, this makes me feel this good, you start to love the stuff. Like ACG split squat is not an easy exercise. All the stuff isn't easy exercises. But the more you do them, the more you feel good from them, the more you realise, okay, these are awesome, and then you fall in love with them. So I pretty much do the elephant walks every day now. If you think about the amount of time you spent sitting down during the day, people might say, oh, is that too much mobility? Is this too much mobility? If it's just mobility and it's just body weight, depending on how bad your knee is, then like you can do mobility like all day, every day. Like, I sit in certain positions, I'm chilling about. Like, just make your resting positions your mobility in it. Again, scales to your level. Like, if you've been sitting all day, every day, and you've never done any mobility, then even the lightest mobility is going to be hard. But again, you can find your level. From there, because we haven't got a place to do couch, we'll do pigeon. So open up the side. First, we'll do 90-90, and then I'll straighten that back leg. Straightening that back leg hits more of the hip flexor, and also I feel like makes it a harder stretch on that outer glute and that IT band. But to start with, to warm up, we're just getting the body used to it. But this is a great position to sit in, even if you're working. Say you work on your phone or something, or you work on your laptop, get like a desk here, whatever, and you can just spend time in these positions. Obviously, if you're super tight, you might not be able to straight away, but it's amazing to be able to just open up these positions. Can even do the other side in terms of internal rotation as well, picking that up. You come back over, boom, internal rotation, boom, internal rotation. The eventual goal for people is then head to foot, but don't just rush into that. Don't just try that straight away. Like, that does come with time. Right now I'm on a decline as well, so that's even harder. It's a very good goal to be able to aim towards, and I'm a lot tighter on my left than I am on my right still from the injury. Like, I'm not at, like, once I warm up and I'm getting used to it, like, it gets pretty similar, but it does take a bit of warming up rather than the other side. It can just get into it cold. So there's always an area where you can improve on, and that just means I need to do more work here, which is amazing. Like, I love finding my weaknesses and being able to improve them. Really nice today. Like, it's been like super hot since I got out here, and like, it's super humid in this climate. It's not necessarily like the sun is absolutely beaming crazy amounts, like, and you're getting burned, but it's more like humidity. And when you try and work out on that, you're sweating tons. And like, it's thunderstorm last night, and it's like kind of like cloudy and stuff today. It's pretty nice. Quite like it for a change, but we'll warm up to see good morning. Again, I'm a little tight because we've been smashing a lot of volume on legs, so we'll just get warmed up to start with and see how we go. See good morning is an excellent exercise for pretty much everything. If you look at a squat, this angle where you're getting your torso close to your legs is that position in the bottom of a squat. So even if you don't have great ankle mobility, if you've got really good seated good morning and you're not down here, but you're up through there's no butt wink, then you don't need as good ankle mobility. If you get really good at the split squat and really good at the seated good morning together, it's going to get really good at squats. But if you think about it, here your knees are coming out. So you got adductor, you got outer glute, which is lengthening. You got lower back, which is strengthening, pulling you up through it. You got the tendons, which are using an isometric to push you back up in as well. You got a whole bunch of really good stuff going on, but it's more about that mobility. So when you are coming down, the thing that you want to focus on is extending through that spine and then having that chest come up, looking straight ahead. And then when you come down, don't let your knees fold in like that. Let your knees stay out, and then you'll feel that way more. The adductors, ankles then want to be in front of the knees as well. And then we're absolutely pushing through. The goal is abs to bench. I have it sometimes I don't have it. Kadeem has better see good morning mobility than me, but it's abs to bench before your chest. You don't really want your chest to hit. You're not coming over like this because then your back's going to be rounding. It is using that extension through and trying to hit the abs. One of my best pieces of advice, but especially on see good morning, but pretty much every lift, depending on which one it is, like some of the really easy ones like tib raises and stuff, you don't need to do it, but like even no matter how advanced you are, is keep looking at your see good morning form. Like every time you do a set, watch the set back so you can see, okay, it was like this, because you can think in your head that's really, really good, look at the camera, and then it's not actually that good, even if you're advanced and stuff. So record game footage, look back, compare what you're doing in the weight room to something like football. So pros will watch back their game footage and see, okay, I done this well, I done this well, I done this well. Same thing with the weight room, like recording the form and either sending it to someone else to review if you're in coaching or anything like that, or reviewing it yourself. Super, super important to actually learn how you're moving, see what's going on, because smallest changes can make all the difference. So yeah, we'll see how we do on this today.
Notice you're getting better? Yeah, major progress since, what, 3-4 sessions at once?
Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
You training now, Kev, or
Yep.
what's the plan?
You will not get out of knee pain until you get to this level of mobility. Wow. What got you there, Kadeem?
Main one. See the pancakes just like this, having a cable machine in the gym, having the weight pull in. Boom. Staying there,
Like
squeezing
this
the
is
quads.
elite. Like people will look at
Getting
that and
back
be
up.
like, "Oh, it doesn't look that hard." Someone try it. Try
Yeah.
it, and you literally won't move. Like most footballers have extremely, extremely tight groins.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you get to this, like you're never having groin tweaks again.
Yeah, I mean, this is just one of the standards. So, like, I think pancake, amazing. Like
yeah, you need something
here,
strong.
and then
as well.
the lower butterfly, more
Yeah.
for upper inner groin here.
Maybe I need to do
love
some
it
more
as
of
well.
that for my.
Yeah, yeah. These two, along with seated good morning.
We've got no mic on.
Oh yeah, cheers, mate.
It's all good.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
There we go. Pancake, head to floor. Nice.
Insane.
Is this the first time you're getting it?
Yeah.
Nice. New PBs every day.
Wow.
What are you saying, lad?
I'm supposed to be squatting today, that's what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
For 75. That's
80.
what I'm saying.
80.
Small little legs. Small little legs. 80. Wow. Really?
I didn't hit record, I don't think. Oh, not already
It was
recorded.
already recorded. That was 80.
8, bro.
Shut up, I didn't even realise. I thought it was like 75. Oh, that already. It's like I've got drums on it.
Really?
Did you just put this on? Cool.
Proper knee forward. Bit of heel elevation. Okay. 2, 3.
Get up, like.
You can't really tell though. Pin them in close, like right next to your hips.
Nice.
On both sides, on both sides.
Boom! Pausing at the bottom.
Baby.
Long range pulse.
Double tap. Us. Us.
Yeah. Lightweight, baby.
Double tap.
You got them Nordics flying again. Let's get this rolling. Yep. Pop. Let's go.
Small pause.
Pop. Boom. See how those calls slide up? There we go. Boop.
I don't think he's quite that level. You Kadeem.
Kiss
You got the
off.
triple. You got triple. One more.
He's gonna do kiss the
Go on.
left cheek, kiss the right
Little
cheek.
triple, Kadeem. Hit it. Gone back in.
Us.
Boom.
Us.
Boom.
Us.
Boom.